Hello and welcome to Lostforth Grove Model Railway, where today we'll be having a running session with 3 EWS locos, 66096 from Bachmann, 60026 from Hornby and 37419 from Bachmann. But firstly, a small update with regards to the rest of the layout. With all the recent hot weather we've been having, some of the track on the layout became a bit distorted, so I had to straighten this out and add a few more track pins to keep the track firmly intact. But until I ballast the viaduct, I can't pin the track down on the viaduct. On a previous video, you would have seen me lay track within the diesel depot reception sidings. Having a big think about it, I wasn't overly keen on the track being too close to each other, so I spread them apart a little bit, which makes it look a bit more realistic. I've also added a three-way set of points which gains access to one of the reception roads up towards the TMD and eventually onto the steam depot head shunt. I've also started to put buildings where I think they may sit. Here we see buildings for the station on the Settle Carlisle, and a derelict signal box in the shunter's cabin, which will be towards the entrance to the yard and depot. At the TMD, I have the driver's cabin, the TMD building, fuel storage tanks and the fueling point, all in position. So now we'll move on to the run-in session with the first movement from my new Bachmann EWS Class 66, which I'll put at the head of my rake of 8 HTA EWS coal hoppers. The rake of hoppers are located on reception road number 1 next to the independent line or goods loop, and throughout the video there will be a couple of clips which have the sounds of a Class 60 and Class 66 passing dubbed in. Now the 66 is attached, it draws the rake of HGA hoppers out of number 1 reception and onwards to be loaded with coal for the power stations in the northwest of England. Now the 66 has departed with its train, we can draw 60026 off the fueling point, which will then attach to its rake of 4-wheel empty MGR coal hoppers. This is one of the older Hornby Class 60s. Still looks the part, runs very well. I've had it for a number of years, but has been in storage for a number of years as well. Now the 60 has been attached, it draws its train off the goods loop and forward to an open cast colliery to be loaded with coal. This rake of wagons includes Cavalex, Accurascale and Hornby type wagons. The following clip will have some sound dubbed of a Class 60 passing with a horn and some MGR wagons following it behind. All the real sounds dubbed in this video are from my own collection. Now we've seen a few clips of the 66 and the 60 running. We'll now draw 37419 off the fuel point, which will then attach to its rake of SCO wagons for trip work into the nearby SCO yard. The SCO wagons are located on number 3 Reception Road on this occasion. To allow 37419 to have a run around the layout, I will now shunt my train of 8 HTA coal hoppers with a 66 leading back onto number 1 Reception Road. If the goods loop and the head shunt weren't full, I could draw the train right down the goods loop into the head shunt and back into the yard that way. As I'm still limited with a bit of space for rolling stock, I'm having to stable things to allow trains to run. Now the 66 has shunted its train back onto number 1 reception. I then shunt the loco onto the fueling point for later use. (37419) then draws its train out of number 3 reception for its trip working to a nearby SCO yard. (37419) is one of the older Bachmann models of Class 37s. When I purchased it, believe it or not, it cost £59.99, and that was over 20 years ago. This just shows you how times change. In the Raker wagons that the 37 is hauling, it consists of all Bachmann bar one wagon, which was Hornby. As we draw to a close in this video, just want to say thanks very much for watching and tuning in. Hopefully do more videos again within the next week with another loco coming back from warranty repair, so hopefully I'll do a little video on that. Thanks very much for watching.